y'all. Thank you very much for taking time to come over here and visit with me over on Fritz Rochester's Heating and Air's YouTube channel. I'm Fritz Rochester. I'm a licensed Kentucky HVAC master contractor right here in Louisville, Kentucky, guys. And we're off on another no cool. So I'm going to try to get y'all some footage. All right, we'll see you when we get there. All right, guys, we just pulled up on this Goodman condenser unit here, and I'm going to check it for usual suspects. When I got the call yesterday from the customer, said the fan was not turning on it. So, like I said, we're going to go for that capacitor first, but they've got it turned off at the thermostat. I just wanted to see if it looked kind of funky too, but it looks rather clean. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't need a good washing, but we'll have to reschedule for that. But right now it's hot and we need to get this air back on. So what I'm going to do basically, guys, is I'm going to pull this disconnect and we'll go ahead and get our doors off here. Okay, guys, I've whipped out my fill piece. I got it set to microfarads. I went ahead and unbuttoned the capacitor here. I took off the common wires, and it looks like we're dealing with a 40/5. I've went ahead and I've tested it, the fan side of things, and I'm not getting anything. All right, guys, let's grab us another 40/5 Titan Pro 44370 and get that puppy on there and see if that'll do it. All right, guys, I've got my new capacitor, my 40/5. Let's go ahead and check the fan side of things. There's our 5. Let's go ahead and check our Herm. And there's our 40. All right, guys. I almost made a huge mistake here. I mean, I was careful in what I was grabbing, okay? And we tested out the capacitor and we found it was bad, all right? We've got the new capacitor installed. Look at this shit. Guys, you have to pay attention to this or this shit can kill you. I'm here to tell you, it can kill you dead. And I've got a defibrillator in my chest. So if I get lit up, man, you know, it's not a good thing. I've killed it at the breaker here, and we're going to investigate a little bit more. All right, guys. I know I harp on getting an inspection done. I do. And I don't feel guilty about that. Like I said, I feel responsible about that. I take pride in that. And each and every one of y'all that are master contractors should. Each and every one of y'all that are journeymen should. Because this right here, my friends, will get you killed with the freaking quickness. With the quickness. I'm here to tell you, look at this mess. Line and load joined together, going straight back to the unit. All right, guys, I'm going to fix this up. I've got a whip and I've got a disconnect here. Man, oh man, I'm here to tell you. Guys, you never hear me cuss, but I'm here to tell you. If I ever see a son of a bitch do that, I will punch them right square in the mouth so fucking fast it'll make your goddamn head spin. Looks like it got a little toasty too. Line, load, line, load. You don't wire that shit together. All right, guys, we got this puppy wired back up. Now, I want to run in there and double check here. It looks like we got a max of a 20. All right, guys. If that's wrong, I'm going to have her call the electrician and he can change that part. Okay, guys, we have our brand new disconnect box mounted safely, level. And now, when Heating and Airman comes here ever again, he can actually pull the disconnect out safely and not worry about getting lit up by 240 volts here. All right, guys. Now, what I'm going to do is actually, I checked the data plate down there on that, and it says the max breaker is a double pole 20. So I'm going to go in there and check that out and make daggone sure that's what she has in her panel box. If not, I'm going to actually have her call an electrician to do that. That's on their side of things. But all right, guys, let's get this puppy fired up and we're going to check out. All right, guys, the charger on the house. Let's get some cooling for this lady. And we're going to cool. Fan is on auto. And we're pulled down to 50. All right, guys, let me get the disconnect hooked up. I can hear the contactor pull in. That little humming. Can y'all hear it? All right, guys. Now, let's go hot. All right. All right, all right. I'm gonna let this run for a few minutes, get everything straightened up here, and then I'm gonna get my eye connect, and we're gonna put a nice little charge on this thing, or see what it needs, or see if it's charged correctly. All right, guys. It's eye connect time, guys. All right, guys, let's do this. All right, guys, we're getting ready to check the charge on that jacked up Goodman we've been working on out there where we changed the disconnect, where whoever did that ran that thing clean hot straight out there. It could have lit somebody up big time. But it looks like, you know, it's on mismatched equipment here. And what we have here is a Bryant downflow. And as you can see, guys, I can't stress that enough about inspections. All right, this has been inspected in 2006. And looks like her water heater was around the same time, a couple of days ahead of that. But anyway, guys, I went ahead and I got my my probe drilled out here, my iConnect probe, and I don't really have any trunk to go into here, so I actually put it right down there in the grill. But that's the thing, guys. I was going to make a point on that. You know, with that cover on that out there on that disconnect. If the unless the inspector is going to physically take the time to remove that cover, which I think they should, you know, they would have never known either. Man, oh man, I'm here to tell you, don't get complacent. All right, guys, let's go check our charge. All right, guys, we have the old 2.5 ton Goodman up, fired up, and running, and seems to be running really well, which is actually blowing my mind here. But anyway, initial call, the fan was not spinning. So I had the customer turn the thermostat off and all that good stuff. Told her, you know, when I'd arrive. And upon arrival, I came straight over to the usual suspect. I pulled the disconnect out and went straight after the capacitor with my fill piece, set it to microfarads, found a bad cap, put a new Titan in there, 40/5 I believe it was. And before I could, I actually had to disconnect my hand like I usually do. And I had the customer fire up the thermostat, and then, you know, I usually just bang the disconnect back in, you know, to take off to the races and everything. Well, as soon as I had her hit the thermostat, I heard the contactor pull and the fan took off, and I still got the disconnect in my hand. I was like, oh my God, you know, man, that could get somebody hurt really, really bad. And guys, I mean, if you think about it, I guess it could have shorted out and somebody could have leaned up against it, and, you know, it could have hurt him real bad. It could have, you know, this could electrocute you guys. And but anyway, I went ahead and got another disconnect. Whoever the numb nut was, wired it straight with wire nuts, which I just can't believe somebody would do something like that. But anyway, I guess it's out there, guys, and that's why I harp on inspections. I truly do. But anyway, guys, I went upstairs. And like I said, this is mismatched equipment. It's a Bryant upstairs, and I showed you the inspection sticker on that. But I went ahead and I got my iConnect probes in. I got one in the return, and one I didn't have any duct for the supply, so I went to my closest supply register. All right, guys, I have my probes, my iConnect probes hooked up out here at the unit, and I went ahead and I bumped in a little charge. And guys, this is blowing my mind. Look at the target. Look at the target right there. That's about as close as I've ever been on charging up a unit. Ain't that something? This is a fixed orifice, so we're allowed plus or minus 5. But Guys, I want to rifle through this real quick. I've got another call to get on. I'm sure y'all have a bunch of them today too. So let's go on through here. It's a 2.5 ton unit. We're at 2.3. Man, oh man, I can't get over that target. And that split, look at that split. And guys, I know I preach this a lot, but that's what I love about this iConnect, guys. This is the best tool in my arsenal. I think by far it's the best refrigeration manifold on the market. And simply for the fact that you don't have to continuously keep running up and down the stairs or up to the attic to actually get your wet bulb. You know, if you're not getting a constant wet bulb or dry bulb, you're not knowing, you're really not getting the exact target superheat, guys. You're going to be on, but you're not going to be dead nuts like this is. This is incredible. But anyway, guys, I wanted to apologize sincerely for the cussing that I did. If you know me, you can watch my videos. You probably only heard me cuss one time on a video, maybe two at the most. But I apologize for that, and I know there's young people watching, so I sincerely apologize, and please forgive me. But I just wanted to say thank you so very, very much for watching my videos. It surely does mean the world to me. And guys, I've got to get going. I've got another call to be on, so we're going to wrap this up. All right, guys, thank you so very, very much. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Remember to plug your holes, guys. Can't stress that enough. I don't think it will actually hurt anything real bad, but it probably looks funny to the customer. But okay, guys.